Hello everybody, today we're going to be taking a look at yet another box of bulbs. This particular container here, as you can tell, is littered with all kinds of Mercury Vapor bulbs. Now there's some stragglers here that don't really belong, but they're in this container because they fit. Anyway, I suppose we'll go ahead and start with these two down here that don't really match the rest of the bulbs inside. This one is pretty cool. It's a Value Bright 11-inch tubular bulb, as they call it, appliances and showcases. Yes, it's a regular style piano bulb, as I like to call them, with a very long filament. So it's pretty cool. Now here is another one. This one is made by, well, the same thing, Value Bright, but with a different packaging, I guess you could say. Different packaging. Again, same exact design. Very thin filament inside. Pretty cool bulbs. I don't know if I've done a video of those, so I'll probably have to do that. But let's get to these Mercury Vapor bulbs. Now that I think of it, actually, I think there's one more bulb in here that does not belong. I think it's this one back here. It says 25 cents, 100 watt, but that's not what is in here. What's in here is not the correct bulb, but I did get whatever's in here. It's somewhere else. But this is what's inside. It's a Phillips Westinghouse lamps Ceramilux 100 watt high pressure sodium bulb. Now, I have another one of these that I recently acquired this summer of 2017. So, that is really cool. I didn't know that I had one of these until I brought this container down and looked inside. Now you can see how Phillips changed the structure of these bulbs. Look at this arc tube is a little bigger too. It might be for a different voltage. I have to read the top here. But yeah, they're different obviously. But cool. I mean, I have two of these harder to find high pressure sodium ones and one Mercury Vapor version right here. So that's a little weird. But yeah, that's a pretty cool bulb. Set that aside. And I guess we'll take a look at this one since I've already brought it out. This is my only BT25 shaped Mercury Vapor bulb that I have, believe it or not. They're pretty hard to find. I mean, you can find them, but in like restores and stuff. You can find them on eBay and stuff like that, but this one has some use on it, or quite a bit of use. It definitely does still work. I received this bulb inside of a, I think it was a Hall of Fame 100 watt Mercury Vapor wall pack. I have two of those. One is painted and one is not. This came out of the not painted one. I don't know if I have a video of the not painted one, but this is the original bulb to that fixture, so pretty cool. Set that aside. We got this really big guy right here. I think he's Phillips. Yep. Phillips 400 watt Mercury Vapor bulb. Really big arc tube in there. Obviously, it's, well, 400 watts. Yeah, the camera's not going to like to focus on that at all. But you can see it in there. Almost new. It has a wider arc tube to it. But yeah, Phillips 400 watt Deluxe. Very nice. Now these two here are pretty cool. Paid $1 for them. This is another one right down here. They are Westinghouse Lifeguard Mercury Vapor bulbs, but the cool thing is they're 75 watt and color corrected with the C. How cool is that? So these bulbs are brand new. You can kind of see inside. But yeah, look at how big this envelope is, and this was pretty common for the time. Of course, now they make them smaller, and we'll see that here in a bit. But yeah, a Westinghouse 75 watt Mercury Vapor bulb, pretty hard to come by. Pretty cool. Put that back in its box here, or its sleeve. Now this bulb right here is the exact same thing, as you can see. This one is interesting. It's a Electropack Deluxe replacement bulb. Mercury Vapor. It says SV175 Deluxe. Well, okay. That fixture, there's something weird going on here. I don't know if I did a video of this bulb or not. But we'll take it out of its box, if it will come out. You can see it says Phillips, May of 1988, Lifeguard Mercury lamp. And yeah, it's interesting. As you can see here, the etch is terrible, but it says use an SA or SV175M fixture. It says 120 volt USA. That doesn't make any sense at all for the 120 volt part. But if you look inside, it is a brand new bulb, brand new arc tube. But this was used in these kind of fixtures here. And they had, I believe, it was something really weird. It was either an electronic ballast or a high-pressure sodium ballast without the igniter. It was something weird that these fixtures had. But this is one of the bulbs that would go in those weird fixtures. So, pretty unique. I mean, here it says the information, but that is not correct at all. Because the bulb is not a 100 watt Mercury Vapor bulb. It's whatever it says on it. But pretty unique anyway. Well, here we have something that's pretty cool. It says R40 175. Oh, that makes no sense. How does an R40 flood bulb fit in this package? And why is it 175 watt? Well, that'd be cool to find, but that's not what's in here. This is, however, a self-ballasted Mercury Vapor lamp. Very cool. $2, not a bad deal. Pull this out. Of course, we have the ring here. It says 120 volt, 100 watt. Iwasaki Electric Company. They make really good bulbs. Japan. Self-ballasted white. Very good quality bulbs. We can see their typical base that they like to use with the beautiful blue glass insulator. And the etch on top. This bulb does work. It's hard to see the inside. If there isn't a video of this bulb on my channel already, I'll have to make one. It doesn't like to go back in there. Set that one aside. Here's another one. This one is also an self-ballasted Mercury Vapor lamp. This one was 25 cents. Even better. I make such good Mercury Vapor bulbs. I mean, they're just so good quality. This one's 160 watt, a little more common. 120 volt, Iwasaki Electric Company, Japan. Obviously self-ballasted white. We'll take our ring off there. We can see here at the bottom, self-ballasted ml, 160 watt, white. And you can try to see inside if this camera will focus on it. It wants to focus on all this and not inside. Again, another bulb that if I don't have a video of, I'll have to make one. I'll have to look at how this was put in here. Not a bad bulb for 25 cents. Now here's a whole bunch of these Mercury lamps. This is 100 watt. There's a whole bunch of them in here. $2 a piece, not bad. That one's 100 watt. What's this one? 100 watt. 100 watt. 100 watt. Okay. I know I have some 75 watt ones somewhere. They must not be in this box. They must be somewhere else. But they're all the same thing, so we'll take a look at one of them. You know what? I think we'll take a look at the one that has the broken box, because it probably was broken trying to open it up. So here's another typical very high quality bulb. Japan, their very nice beautiful base. Very nice construction inside. We have ignition electrodes on both ends of the arc tube. Very cool. Again, I'll have to make a separate video of this bulb. If I haven't done so already, you can see the two leads there used to, ignite the bulb. Put that back in here. This one has all this extra stuff to help hold it in place, but these are, oh my gosh, they're insanely good quality bulbs. Bring them up and over the camera. So there's 5 of those. Now we're getting down to the bulbs that don't really have a box to go with them. This one is a very early Westinghouse Mercury Vapor 175 watt Lifeguard. You probably won't be able to see it, but it's there. The etch is very faint. It does still work, not a problem. It does have a very black arc tube, but it does turn on. Remove some of this paper towel. Okay, here's a very similar one. This one is also a Westinghouse Lifeguard, very early one as well, with the C. So I'm guessing again it's a color corrected type bulb. There's something in there rattling around, and that's why it's all scraped up. But I believe again that's what the C stands for there, is for the color correction. This is one of my only clear Westinghouse Lifeguards. I have a lot of coated ones. I have a brand new clear one, which is pretty cool. It doesn't have the sleeve, but it's a brand new bulb. This one is obviously older. It has the same round etch that the bulb that we just looked at has. It has this same style of etch, but you just can't see it. Again, a very blackened bulb, but if you turn it on just right, it will fire up for you. Here's a Westinghouse 175 watt Deluxe White Lifeguard. Again, there's something in the base that's rattling around. Here we have a Sylvania 250 watt Mercury Vapor bulb. It's pretty black inside, so I don't even know if it works anymore. But pretty cool. I remember getting this from my high school. Just a pretty cool bulb. I never had a 250 watt Mercury Vapor bulb, so I thought it was cool to at least have one. Here we have another bulb hidden down here. Let's see, this one is a Phillips Westinghouse bulb. Probably 175 watts, judging by the ballast code there. Yeah, and by the arc tube inside. Again, a white arc tube, but still works. So underneath this, we're getting to the real big bulbs now. Get all this paper towel out of the way. I'll start over here. This gigantic guy is a Phillips Westinghouse Deluxe White bulb. It almost looks clear here at the top, but that's just the coating. It is used some, but still works just fine. Very beautiful bulb. Next to it is the exact same thing. Very nice. Next to that one, we have this GE 400 watt Mercury Vapor bulb, which if you look inside is somewhat used again, but works just fine. Beautiful bulb. Next to that, I believe this is a Phillips. Just by looking at how it's made, it's a Phillips. It is very used again, as you can see through there, but still works. Again, 400 watt Mercury Vapor. Next to that, we have yet another one. This one is GE R400 Mercury bulb. It does still work as well, even though the arc tube there is a little black. Very nice. Let's see here. Here's another one. This is probably the one that I could never get to work. It's a, GE 400 watt Mercury Vapor bulb. But look, it's brand new, right? Inside. But it just doesn't work. It won't ignite on anything. I have no idea what is wrong with this bulb. It just will not fire up. But it's brand new, so maybe it's a manufacturing defect. And finally, another one of those bulbs that we just looked at, but a little clear so you can see the inside. I do believe this one works. You can see something on the arc tube there. Right there. Weird. But, again, a very nice 400 watt Mercury Vapor bulb. So it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then a couple more that are installed, or maybe I'd say 10 400 watt Mercury Vapor bulbs that are coated like this that I have in my collection. I do have some clear ones that are GE, so that's really nice too. But anyway, this video is getting pretty long. We're going on 15 minutes here, it looks like, here in a bit. So anyway, I really do hope you enjoyed this video of my box of bulbs that are all Mercury Vapor with some incandescent and high pressure sodium bulbs thrown in. Well, that one fell down, but it's okay. It didn't break anything. But yeah, once again, I really do hope you enjoyed, and also please comment, rate, and subscribe. And thank you very much for watching.